God damn, it's cold, dog. God damn. What's up, gang? Welcome back to another video. Today, I just wanted to get out of the house real quick. And cause I'm hungry, I'm like craving M&Ms. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go out and grab these M&Ms and make this video, to be honest. I feel like it's a different scenery, so it's not like always me sitting in like the office at home. And honestly, I've been looking at my videos and like, I'm just trying to make them more interesting. Like, I'm just trying to add more things to look at, blah, blah, blah. Getting out of the house is going to like allow me just to like, there's more things going on in the video. So hopefully it makes it more interesting and you know, the views go up. If you guys are watching right now, please like and please subscribe. I've been noticing how some of you guys have been viewing my stuff and not subscribing or liking. So please do that right now. So obviously, if you guys read the title, the video is about my favorite lens, and that lens is my Canon 16-35 2.8. The first thing that I want to talk about with this lens is the focusing. As you guys can tell, even with me driving and everything going on behind me, it's still focusing on my face. I'm sure a lot of new technology lenses out there do the same thing or better, but I don't have a new lens, right? This is like the version 2 of the 16-35. So it's not a new lens at all, but I love this lens. I love the focusing. It's always on my face. It always tracks my face wherever I go. As you can see in the video, far, close, left, right. So for video, it's very good focusing lens. I haven't tried a lot of lenses. Like, I don't buy like 8 things to try out for a video. I'm not that big yet, but I just have this one lens. And if you're looking for like a lens for YouTube, I want to say it is good for YouTube and it's not, just because it is kind of long and big.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I find myself, just because it's so big, I don't want to take it out as much. I feel like if you had a smaller lens, you would be more incentivized to take out the lens more to vlog with. But it does do the job. It's a very good, sharp lens in my opinion. The manual focus is great on it. I don't have any problems. I don't use it as much. I don't really think anyone really uses manual focusing anymore. Could be wrong, but I don't.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm finally at Walmart. Not finally, it only took me like 15 minutes. But I'm at Walmart now and I want my chocolate. So I'm just gonna talk to you first about the focal length with this lens first, and then get my chocolate and so on and so on. I'm gonna be a little bit biased, honestly, with this focal length because I love shooting wide. I think 16mm, it just adds, I don't know, it just looks so good in pictures. And with vlogging, it looks so good. Like, if you're in a small car, how like I am, it doesn't look as small. Like, it looks very wide, right? And it's just something that I love. Like, 24mm is good too. And 35 is good too, but they're just not my favorites. But they're also good for taking portraits, for just taking pictures in general. So yeah, this lens is very versatile if you're a wide shooter like me. So I've shot at 50mm, I've shot at 80, I've tried like 70, blah, blah, blah. I don't think anything looks as good as shooting wide. This is more of a vlogging lens. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, or if you like to shoot like pictures that have a very different look from your average photo. But if you're starting photography, I don't think that this is the first lens that you should get. I think that you should get like a 50mm or like a 24-70, because I think that's very versatile. Like 24-70, like you have more of a wider shot at 24, and you have more of a like a farther shot with 70. So if you're starting out shooting photography, I don't think this is the first lens that you should go to. But if you're just focusing on YouTube, then I think this is a great lens for YouTube. If you guys want to see my Instagram, plug it right here. It is 2.8, so I can use this for night photography. 4.0 f-stop, I don't recommend, honestly. I think that just for the extra money, I always think, this is just my opinion though, like I don't know like what your opinion is on this, but this is just my opinion. I think that you should always go to the 2.8 f-stop, like a zoom lens in my opinion, just because if you want to shoot at 12 a.m, you can, right? With a 4.0 f-stop lens, you can't really do that. You can, but you don't get the like the greatest effects or the greatest photos that you could with a lower f-stop. With a 2.8, I think you get enough light in low light situations. Very good in low light. It's not the best, don't get me wrong. Like 1.4, 1.2 are much better, obviously. Obviously, if you have the money to buy that, you should. If you're buying a lens for yourself, it's all personal preference. As I said, I love shooting wide, so I'm more drawn to the lower focal lengths lenses. But if you want to shoot wildlife, if you want to shoot sports, this lens is nowhere near for you. You want to get a lens that's 70 to 200 or an 80 mil or 100 to 400 lens. Those are the lenses that you're gonna go for, right? So it's just all personal preference on what you need and what you want in your lens and what you need or what you want to shoot, right? So you have to figure it out for yourself. For me, I love this lens. I think it's the best lens that I've used. So that's my opinion on it.
Day 2.
So it's a few days later and the chocolate was good. If you guys were wondering, it was good. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about was the image stabilization. So it has no image stabilization, which is kind of annoying to be honest, because I don't have a gimbal, I don't have anything to take out that image stabilization. So if you're looking for a lens for video purpose only, then you want to keep in mind that this has no image stabilization. You do want a gimbal if you were buying this lens. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good focusing lens. Like, it's still a great lens, okay? Like, I don't want to take away the fact that it's not a good lens just because it has no image stabilization. It is a great lens if you have a gimbal, in my opinion. I am going to buy a gimbal eventually. I've been saying this for weeks, but I am gonna buy a gimbal eventually, and then so I can put this lens to its real potential, in my opinion. My camera does not have any image stabilization either, so it's kind of rough in B-roll, it's kind of rough in slow-mo. So again, it's up to you, it's personal preference on what you need out of your lens. If you have a gimbal, then this lens should be no problem, honestly. But if you have a camera that has image stabilization, if you have a gimbal, etc., if you have more gear to go around that, then it's a great lens. It's a great lens in my opinion. So this was a very short video, to the point. I just wanted to say why I love this lens, why it's a great lens for 2020, especially if you're a wide shooter like me. If you're starting off YouTube, it's a great lens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was more interesting in my opinion. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you... Are you done? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. It goes a long way in the YouTube algorithm, trust me. If you guys want to see more reviews, let me know in the comments on what you want me to review. I can definitely make it happen. And thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces!